Welcome back. In a previous video, we got the Miata to hit. Ran for a second and then died. We figured out we have a massive fuel leak at the injector O-rings. And so to start this video off, we're going to start with replacing those, and then I have some other odds and ends we can get into. Alright, all 4 O-rings are replaced. I'm going to spray everything down. There's fuel everywhere. And I don't want to burn my car down. So, I'm getting ready to see if she hits again. You want me to shut it off if it starts?
Fire it up and let it run. I mean, if it starts, let it run a few seconds.
Ready?
Yep. Doesn't sound like that jump pack's on.
Ready?
Yep.
Still leaking?
Yeah, I don't understand why it's leaking from that.
It's not leaking. All right. There's a couple things we got to button up to really get the Miata in working order. I just realized that I ordered the wrong AC fan plug. I needed the male end, and I ordered the female end, which is what my car has. So for the time being, I may wire in some spade connectors and just pop them over the terminals on the female end. As well as I need to start sourcing parts for an air intake. The oversized throttle body's kind of giving me a hard time. So I need to source some stuff and get that going. We're gonna top off a couple more fluids and kind of game plan a little bit and see what we can figure out. I'm the scat man. Boom boom boom. Skibby doo dum boom 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 boom. I'm the scat man. All right, we are on the outside of the garage here because Jake's got some music playing while he welds some stuff up. But I got to order some intake manifold stuff. I believe I can just run the one AC or the one fan and disregard the AC fan. if I can do that and it's gonna run reliably at a track, I'm gonna do that. But we're getting ready to get the car up in the air and at least inspect the old rear end. If there's any obvious breaks in anything, then of course we'll replace it and try and fix it possibly, but we're gonna get it up in the air and pull the cover and see how it looks. We gotta drain the fluid and see what the fluid looks like. Probably gonna weld this one and keep the other one up for a spare. First I gotta find a socket that fits. 15/16 is close enough. I'm sure it's a metric, not a standard, but that's fine. That broke free really easy. Let's see how she ganders. Let's see if we can do this without dropping the plug. Okay, it spit all over me. You think you can give me a rag? Why'd it do that? I don't know how much fluid's supposed to be in this, but this doesn't seem like a lot. Thank you. That's fine. Why the fuck? I need to look some things up and see how much oil is supposed to be in these. That didn't seem like a lot. Not even a quart. Yeah, I think it's supposed to take like a couple quarts. That's not a Miata. We're back. It's been a couple days since we last messed with the Miata. And next month is final bout. Final bout is about 10.5-hour drive from where I currently live. So I want to get some maintenance stuff knocked out on the Focus so that it is good to drive. I got front tires ordered. The valve cover's leaking and it's due for spark plugs. This is a direct injection motor and I believe Ford recommends replacing spark plugs, I think 10,000 miles, or maybe that's what other owners have recommended. It looks like it's gonna be fun. We got this fresh stuff from Rock Auto. Shout out Rock Auto. But we got to get into this, knock out some of the maintenance stuff so that we can drive. So, all right. First things first, looks like we're going to have to remove the air cleaner, or at least the pipe for it. They have the fuse and wiring for the subs and amp zip tied to it. So I got to cut those, looks like an 8mm, and then possibly another 8mm or a flathead. So we're going to go ahead and get this out of the way and then take a look at all the other nonsense we got to deal with. All right, intake tube is out, and as you can see, we ended up having to take a lot more off. You have to take the front cowl off to get the tube to pop up, at least on this tube. I don't know if a stock Focus would be different, but now that that's off, we can start taking off all the accessory stuff that's on the valve cover, coil packs, pop the valve cover off, do spark plugs, clean everything up. Pretty straightforward. Probably gonna time lapse this because I don't know how long it's gonna take me. Probably a couple hours because I'm taking my time. I don't want to break anything. Alright, when I tell you that was a hassle, that was ridiculous. So, valve cover's off, we gotta do some cleaning. I'm gonna swap the gaskets over and reseal that. Before we get the new valve cover on, I'm gonna go ahead and pop the old spark plugs out and replace those as well. And then it's buttoning everything back together. I never in a million freaking years would have imagined
how much you have to take off to replace a stinking valve cover. The Miata, you know what you do? You pop the spark plug wires off, the bolts are there. You just zip them out. That's ridiculous. I got the whole cowl off, air intake, all kinds of stuff, man. I'm not a fan of this job. Not at all. But we're gonna get some cleaning done, swap the gaskets over, and hopefully it all goes back together nice and neat and easily.
All right, it is not the weekend to work on the Miata at all. All the work that was done to this would have been yesterday was for nothing. The valve cover is still leaking. I took it on a test drive and it actually caught on fire. So we're going to be redoing the valve cover and I guess also assessing if anything melted. But we're back to the drawing board. Got the air cleaner back off and the cowl. So we're back to pulling the harness, coil packs, and it's leaking on the backside here. I will actually try and get a light in. Oh, blinded me. I don't know. Oh yeah, yeah, it went up. So I think maybe the gasket had rolled or slipped out of the valve cover while I was installing it. There's a lot that's gonna come off. So you guys probably aren't gonna see everything. I really wanted this to be a Miata video, so we're kind of just winging it. All right, I was a little curious, so we made a run to a parts store and O'Reilly's. Shout out you guys. Had the full valve cover gasket kit in stock. I'm gonna assume that's the part number. If not, it's Felpro, whatever. Go to a parts store, you'll find it. We did all the cleaning. Got most of the oil, residual oil off of everything. So now it's time to stick the gasket on the valve cover, put the valve cover back, pay closer attention to it, and yeah. Hopefully it works out for us. So we're gonna do that. Oh yeah, dude, he was fucking right. Oh. It's a piece of the case.
Broken.
Well, I know not to use the case as a prying section. Huh. I have the axle nuts cracked loose. And these are clipped in. So they need pried out, in theory. Don't pry on your case. Or it breaks it. You know what? Alright, let's see what happens.
Sort phrase.
Oh, it didn't move. Yeah, buddy. first look at what the inside of the original diff looks like. Oh yeah. Oh, cool. Jake! Acknowledge me! He's just a small little guy. Alrighty, and there it is. The diff is welded. We got a lot of cleaning and prep to do, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. Big thank you to Jake for welding that for me and teaching me some things. It is very, very meaningful knowledge that I'm glad I get to gather from watching him do it and him explaining it to me. But I gotta assemble some stuff off camera, get the ball rolling. Car's getting closer, so I will see you guys in the next one.